I can easily say that the course has paid for itself time and time over already. I've used all the deliverables that are presented in the course, and not having to write those from scratch. I mean, think about that. A lot of these things would take hours and hours and hours to not only write, but to format and to present in a professional way. And it's already been done for you. You can just. I'm very confident in my skills and providing solutions. I would consider myself an advanced administrator, but being able to apply these skills outside of my day job to earn more income was something that I didn't really know how to do until I came across this guide and started learning from Brad and the others in this group to finally be able to see, where I can put my talents to use outside of the day-to-day that I've been doing for several years now. For anyone who's interested in joining, who's maybe not sure about buying into this group, what I would tell you is that think about the value of your time. Think about how much energy and time you've spent trying to learn about what it takes to do what you want to do. And remember that your time is money, and having a guide like this that really hands things to you, is a time saver, is an energy saver. I mean, the amount of effort that this guide and the deliverables that are presented in it have saved me. I can easily say that the course has paid for itself time and time over already. I've used all the deliverables that are presented in the course, and not having to write those from scratch. I mean, think about that. A lot of these things would take hours and hours and hours to not only write, but to format and to present in a professional way. And it's already been done for you. You can just go in there, slap your logo in there, maybe change the fonts or whatever you want to make it more, more personalized to you and your business. But I mean, that doesn't take anywhere near as much time as it would if you had to start from scratch. I really value my membership to this program because it feels like I have a lifeline for current or future projects. And it's easy to sometimes get into situations where you feel like you may not know what you're doing. It happens to the best of us, especially when you're working with new clients and who may not be able to communicate their problems to you very well, and you get into their system and you discover a mess. And so having this group, having this lifeline is monumental, because it can provide you with the resources you need to provide great solutions. And I mean, and that's money right there. That's the progression of your business. So I just want to say thanks to Brad and the members of the Salesforce Academy. I really appreciate what you guys are doing, and thanks so much. So what made me feel like the Salesforce Freelance guide was really meant for me is that I've just started out as a freelancer. I just decided to go out on my own and start doing this for small businesses, but I really had no idea, no experience, and this really gave me the confidence to feel like I could go out there and find clients and actually know what deliverables to present to them. So that's really what this guide does for me. The value that it brings is kind of a step-by-step process of how to conduct a project. And that's huge for someone like myself with pretty much no experience doing this at all. And what I mean by this is how to engage the customer, how to help them understand what you can do for them, and how you'll be doing that for them. The way that I used this program to attract a client was actually one of the strategies in the guide. I think it's strategy number 1. They were looking to hire a full-time CRM person, and he was explaining to me the struggles that he was having finding someone like that who was qualified and someone who he could afford. And I explained to him, what I could do for them and how I could do it without being a full-time employee, without him having to pay me benefits, that I could come in, assess the situation, and provide them with the enhancements that they wanted in a finite amount of time, and ensure him that I'm confident I can make him and his colleagues very happy with the product. So having these strategies is just so crucial, because sometimes I feel like I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do to really exemplify my skills. I know that I can provide people with solutions, but helping them to understand that you can, I think, is a really big challenge. The way that the program has changed the trajectory of my career and my vision for the future is that I no longer see myself being dependent upon my full-time job, right? I'm still working my full-time job while doing this first project, but I don't see the future requiring me to be dependent on this full-time job. I see that if I can gain some more clients and provide them with some managed services, that I could get to a place where I don't have to worry about getting up at 6, 7 in the morning and starting that day job and finishing it at a certain time. That I could just work the projects for those specific clients as I please. And for me, this is huge, because I want to be able to spend more time with my family and still make a decent income. And I see this as a way to work smarter and not harder. The members only group is super valuable. I mean, the ecosystem for Salesforce is quite massive, and it's easy to get lost out there. You can find these forums where, whether it be Facebook or Trailblazer or whatnot, where you can go and ask questions, and you hope that someone answers. And sometimes they do, and sometimes you do get a good answer. But this members only group is really critical if you want some people who are really not only in the same position as you, but sometimes more advanced and can help you get through some problems that you might be troubleshooting, or just plain old encouragement, which is again, really big for someone who's just starting out like myself. You really do need that confidence boost sometimes that you can do this. Brad himself is in there every day, responding to people, helping them out. I mean, I don't know how the guy does it. He's quite amazing, and I've definitely appreciated the attention that he gives to his students. That's huge. And I've had a couple live meetups with Brad, and he's given me some consulting time, and that has just been invaluable, because I've been able to ask him questions on his experience and how he got started, and what kind of clients he works with, and how he got those clients, and how to conduct myself. So you can't put a price on that type of stuff. So